Hello and welcome to Not Rimworld. I was looking through. I can't see the editor to actually update it. The one I've got is outdated, and you know there's like a hot fix or something. But in the 5 minutes I gave myself to set up, I just assumed the editor would work because I am an absolute potato of a man. So we're gonna have randoms. So that kind of sucks. But I'm glad I figured that out. Or we did this kind of test one for the long play. Before actually won the long play, because that would suck. Right, we'll give everyone just random people. Man, what? No, it's really not. But I suppose crowd control is on. Good shout, actually, to make sure that is off, because no one likes that.
And we're
annoying
empty.
as fuck little
Again.
thing in the corner.
So, whose turn is it to find more fuel?
Not me. Last time I made enough noise to alert half the town.
I have a better idea. We could settle down here instead of moving on.
Should have.
I admit,
fixed
it looks better than the last couple of towns we came through.
Yeah, good shout. Jingle.
Now that you mention it,
That'd
does
be a
feel
bit
kind
better.
of homey.
And this
It's settled.
is
This town is where we'll
Providence
set up our new base.
Ridge, by the looks of it.
We just have to find a spot that's defensible. Maybe with some room to expand.
That doesn't sound like the place that we actually move into at first, but alright. Now, I have not got any knowledge of this update. I didn't do anything to check it out of that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That usually doesn't happen until you've actually swapped it around, like you've moved. Oh man, this looks so weird. Still cool though. So good luck me. Not having people actually, care about straight up is a bit of a bummer. Right. That sounds like a pharaoh already, which is pretty par for the course. Right, what's in here? Just food and crap. Now, there's normally a bunch of like crossbows and bigger backpacks up this way, so I'm a go ahead for them. Just my money. That's better. I want to talk to Kennedy. Screw Kennedy. Now, this isn't dark side mode, so these zombies shouldn't have stupid, redonkulous view. Okay, give me a second then. Oh yeah, that does seem pretty bad. Give me 2 seconds to try and fix that. Wow, it's in my graphics card is like 100%. What the fuck? That can't be right. Man.
I really don't want that screamer getting close.
Alright. See if it thingies it right. So it seems to have kind of calmed down a little now. I like screamer though. Where was the screamer? I haven't seen the screamer, which worries me. Now, I am super rusty right now, which means I am doing the Jake, which is being a big damn coward and not playing the normal way I usually do, which is literally just go crazy and fast loot everything, run about like not giving a crap. Because these people, I don't know how good or crap they are. I'm pretty sure the only mod that I have installed, that I've left installed, that might be working is the thing that gives me like no experience for my actions as well. Ah fuck, it was a little fast load there. This should clear a wee area for us. Now this area around here is usually great for backpacks and crossbows, and I would really like crossbows because I am good at one thing, and it's shooting things in the face and mocking Jake. So two things mostly. You know, there's only so much I can do of the second, and in the first one I can do plenty here. Well, after a point, it's kind of hard to do a lot of murderizing with early game stuff because, you know, bullets are super important. Oh man, that said it had something here. Getting robbed.
That guy just saw us.
We're getting. Oh, hello, Dennis. How are you, man? Right. Too much cowardling around.
That won't work.
That's alright. What are you even doing? Tickling him? Oh, it's a wee fast look. What's the worst that could happen? There we go, light crossbow. Light crossbows are not bad. Their actual bolts tend to drop off after hitting a lot easier. Don't forget your tools when you would kill a zombie. Yeah. Oh,
I'm not carrying more stuff.
Maybe we should just take the next place we come across.
You can have just crap. That. Is that your stuff? Yes. So you equip it as well, so you actually have the room. I'm not giving you the grades for what I hope should be incredibly obvious reasons. Those reasons are it's much more fun for me to do it. Hey, I'm cooking lunch for my dad, but I'll be listening, expecting the right moment to laugh at your failures. Listen, I don't fail. I do not fail. People keep talking shit in Jake chat, like, you know, oh, you know, I failure like young, and I'm sitting like, when? Like, literally, the only thing in this community that I've committed to that I haven't won has been the State of Decay 2 race, and I'm sorry, but I performed pretty damn well in that. There's only so much weight one back can handle. Oh, that is completely true. You know, actual life. I'm gonna be honest, not my strong suit right now, Max. You may be onto something there. I can't feel like he can only be failed. Indeed. Let's pretend that didn't happen. That was about the most, and I'm not even going to be able to get that back, am I? No, that's gone. 2 seconds. Right, so that's... Right, sometimes I whack my... There's like a tiny wee button that adjusts my sensitivity. And sometimes I whack it, and I don't realise until it's too late, and I'm like, why can't I hit anything?
Coming at us from all sides.
Right in that chest. Here is a unique box which can give you incredibly good stuff. I might actually have to turn down the set. Oh, you know what it is? My computer. People know it's having a bit of trouble, so I might actually need to put the settings down. It might, because I had to do a reinstall of the game to get rid of freaking one of the things. Yeah, everything's on high, so I'm actually going to put everything to like medium, and that should help, I imagine, because it automatically goes to what it should be, and my computer should be able to handle high. But
Home doesn't sound like much.
you know, there was some incidents with stuff that gets spilled inside the computer, which has somewhat negatively affected its performance, honestly. So it should be a wee bit better now. Honestly, on this game, the graphics don't really matter. It's an okay looking game. Like even at high, it doesn't really. It's not really all that great. But you don't play it for that. You play it because it's just a goddamn beautiful, well not beautiful, but a perfect game mechanically. I love, like, this is, for me, this is the pinnacle of a...
Screamer. How fantastic.
Oh, out the way. Oh my god, you absolute potato! You absolute moron! You are the Baron of this run, you absolute moron. Oh, he's dead. That was quick. Oh man, I didn't even get my thing back. No, I accidentally spilt something. I think it was coffee. When I was going to my computer one time and I got into like the motherboard and graphics card. I replaced the graphics card. The motherboard, the shop cleaned, but it, it had coffee spill on it. It's there may be underlying problems with the motherboard. I have already got my next computer set out and that, getting ready to grab it when I next get paid, but that'll be a month or two away. So until then, I'm stuck with this. Right, now there's always a pharaoh between you and your base on the highest difficulty, and pharaohs suck. People fear the big guys that you need to put a bunch of bullets into, and they really shouldn't. You can run away from them unless they're attacking your base and you have to deal with them. They're not a big threat. Like, who cares? They're just big. But you know what sucks? A thing that's faster than you and that can kick your ass pretty damn quick. Just a couple of slaps to the face and you're done. Now luckily, like most things, they have one incredibly obvious weakness. And it's the hood of a car. So that's my first mission. There's a place up there that should give me some fuel, and I can use that to fuel up my car and just go make sure that I'm able to clear out any pharaohs that are maybe lingering in the old base. Oh man, he stopped just before it.
Once, when I was learning to bake, I grabbed a tray without putting on an oven mitt. I got a little scar to this day.
Thank you. Thank you for telling us that.
To take time and make sure you follow all the important steps.
I'll be honest, Hen, that lesson it would teach me is, maybe just don't grab oven trays without oven gloves. That's probably the lesson I would take from it. Had that perfect dodges of pharaohs. Yeah, I seen that as well. I was incredibly happy to see that because there's nothing. Oh yeah, it's staggering even for me right now. There's nothing more annoying than perfectly dodging a pharaoh and still getting a freaking big chunk of plague. They're random. The editor is busted by the looks of it just now, and I couldn't find the new one in the 5 minutes I gave myself to look for the new one, admittedly. Now, you may be thinking, you've been looting like a good chunk of things, and that's you just getting your first wits. Like, at the lower levels they should be going up really quickly, and that's because I went out my way to install one mod. I made a mod and I installed that mod that reduced the learning rate substantially, because I really like it when my guys are underpowered. All the custom characters I think I make have like 3 stars at most. And that's what we're looking for.
We've got to find a place to settle down.
Because honestly, I just like seeing the wee thing pop up saying that I've leveled up for one. But been really underwhelming. You have to rely more on your skill, which is super nice. It gets you, it makes you learn the game quicker. It makes you master the game quicker. Because if you don't, you die. That's why I always go in at the hardest difficulty as well. It's not like a haha, I'll play everything at hardest difficulty. I'm so good. It's not. It's the quickest way to learn. That's why I take the piss out of anyone who does their certain, you know, weekly challenges. Not that we're thinking of anyone in particular here on anything but the hardest difficulty. Oh man, that's one thing I miss from the dark side is the fuel being tiny. Are you?
Damn, that's one ugly bloater.
Oh, wee fatty.
Gotta stay clear of the cloud.
Quickly get in. I should have went up there and checked out. Oh, but there's a feral, so how about no? Now, that horde was nice enough to linger right at the base.
Come on, move it!
Now, one thing I don't think they'll fix, unfortunately, is the spawning in after you walk into a building. It is one of the most infuriating things in this game, and I absolutely despise it. It's so stupid, it's incredibly annoying, and it just shouldn't be a thing. It just shouldn't. Like, I've got a clip where I perfectly walk around and check out a place, and then nothing's there. I walk in, and instantly a bloater spawns in the next room, explodes, and nearly kills my guy. Now, that's the stuff you get for standard. I'm actually going to fling some of the stuff that I get in here.
We've got to find a place to settle down.
I want people to be
There's no room for that.
as unencumbered as possible. Oh, probably going to need that. I get a feeling I might need that.
Home doesn't sound like much until you don't have one.
Oh, you dodge your wish tail.
Maybe we should just take the next place we come across.
I'm not carrying more stuff.
Man, I have to admit, I'm super bummed that I don't get to kill Hilden right now.
We've got to find a place to settle down.
He's always one of the first people I make a character for, him and Euristo, and I make them as useless as possible because it's just all I know. Now, we do a little bit of looting before we actually claim the base. There's not a particular reason for that, it's just I really don't like taking the bases because there's always nasty things in there. There's always a freaking feral, man. There's always a freaking feral. Now, just want to get that reloaded. One or two of them by themselves aren't a big threat. Dodge through, spam me like a crazy man, and you one-shot them. Works for most. As long as they don't do a big stream, it's usually okay. You're banging. There's still that.
Fire in the hole!
That was a terrible throw. That was a goddamn terrible throw. So I'm gonna try another one. Slightly louder one. They have like noodle arms or something? Really does have noodle arms. That was such a waste of the Molotov. The grenades I don't really care so much about, but the Molotov kind of sucks too. Because it's fairly good for... Oh man. Absolute last second. Freaking idiots!
That won't work.
Don't help! I swear to fucking God. You're dying. Those are making me think about cooking up some 2-minute noodles. Yeah, freaking noodle arms, man. What the hell?
Starting on this right now.
Oh, well. Man, lethal mode. After you've played Dark Side,
With some work.
it's just... Oh, it's doing it. It's doing it. Why is it doing it? Why does it always do it? Now those people weren't there. Those people were not there. Top floor done. Now we need to be careful because some nasty fangs might pop in. And 100% there's going to be something that pops in here. Oh, there's one. Four.
All that's left to do now is claim this place is
Easy
ours.
peasy.
Then we can start fixing it up.
Yeah, let's do it.
What's actually here now? Don't know if they've changed any of this. I didn't bother to look at the change log of what's actually changed
First
around.
priority has to be gathering materials. We'll need them to improve this place.
We've got a whole new region for you to scout.
There's a bunch of stuff here that's usually good for it. That's just telling me to go up there to actually spot the places, but up here should be where I need to go for the materials, because I really like to get materials nice and quick. I'm going to put away all this stuff so that the next person I can grab can do it, because it's going to be this absolute moron of a man here. We're just going to call him, who can we think of?
Just what I needed. Come on.
That's not the right button.
After you.
I need to tell him to bugger off. I think it's this one, and then go to control.
Take care of yourself.
The talk. Baseball bat. I'm a big sword fan. I love swords and sword related actions. But I do enjoy the old clunk of the baseball bat. Now, where did I put the car? It's to the south. Wrong button. So I should probably park up the car where I'm actually going to be needing it. Now, that's
I feel like passing out.
a safe zone, buddy. But you don't respect the rules of the game. Now, that's a incredibly fun wee move. This is a really fun rampage simulator. Did you not see Jake's State of Decay? One of the best of his long plays, honestly. I loved the State of Decay ones. We ended up with double food, which is unfortunate. I actually need this car for up here. My absolutely amazing driving skills should keep you safe.
This is going okay so far. Right on.
Park up here and we're gonna run away like a coward. Right. Special outposts. Normal outposts. Increase them. Cool.
I like this place.
What's the
Use
special
this.
outpost? Is this the special outpost? It doesn't look like it. I think it's just an outpost. Damn it. Placed it, yeah. Behind them. If you're like in front of them, like I think it's a 120-degree radius in front of their faces, they will notice you if you do the crouch lunge, but otherwise you're completely fine. But if you do it in front of them, it's as if you're basically walking in front of them, so you really can't get away with that.
Kick-ass.
Yes, indeed. There's a wee shed there that I can use to look round the back. No ferals other than the one that was already all the way over there, which we won't be dealing with until we get a gun. There is a very cheesy way which I, not saying that I always use, but I'll sometimes use, and it's the old jump on top of a van like a coward. Especially, yeah, it's at where the big container base is, one of the material places there. Yeah, I think it's in there. Yeah, which is pretty cool. I don't know what it does. I can't wait to go find out what it does. It's spotted me. Sure, it regrets it. Right. Actually gonna attract a couple. Now, see that building there? That building there sucks ass. Every freaking time I play this map, it's clear when I go in, and then it gets absolutely swarmed the second I get through one of the windows. And it's infuriating. It's goddamn infuriating. What the hell are you? Something else like that, really? Not gonna drop me my... That was a bolt. Just a bolt. Now, I'm not one for praising Jake, right? It hurts. It's pretty disgusting. I don't think anyone should do it. But I'll give him this. What you've seen in his State of Decay is one of probably the best examples of someone playing it good. Great understanding of the game. You know, passable actual skill at the game as well. Just good. Which I think is why I enjoyed it so much. As much as I love to see him flailing and failing and doing terrible. My god, it was fucking good to watch.
Looks like the zombies must be busy
And
eating somebody else.
the difficulty level he was playing it on is freaking brutal. It really is. It's unfairly brutal. Especially with how janky some of the game can be. Especially with like the crappy spawn-ins. Sometimes passable navigation. Yeah, although I mean he did have to get hints to pass a child's game for a weekly one shot today, which is pretty disgusting. Chat characters will do it for me, plus the difficulty, yeah. Which 100% will be the thing that happens in mine if it wins the long play vote at some point. It will be. It's all for the chatters. That's the whole reason. All my submissions, all, and I think one of them have the possibility of having chatters on them for just that reason. It's my favourite stuff to watch, and it's also my favourite stuff to do.
There's nothing left to salvage here.
I love putting you guys in so I can get you messed up in the most fun ways possible.
Some useful stuff while I was out scavenging.
Some shotgun bullets. I mean, awesome. If you could find a shotgun, it would be slightly more awesomer. This is a decent haul of materials, from building materials at least. But it's probably one of the few ones we're actually going to get for a while, because this area sucks for materials, if I remember right. You get some materials here, I think one material in there, and then other than that you have to go pretty far into these places for the materials. Maybe I think that we shed there depending. Does that not show you when stuff? Oh man, that's a nice change. You know, you actually have to go to the places to see if they're empty or not. That I hated that. Everywhere that was empty, it showed you it was empty when you first got to the map, and it's like, how the hell do you know? Like, how do you know? Let me get them, actually scout it out. Chat make it more special, you get attacked to the face. Exactly. That's kind of what bummed me about Baron's current Xenonauts long play. Not that he's inept, because I mean, if it was just dying to his ineptitude, it would be fine. But like, throwing people away for the sake of throwing them away was pretty shitty. So it kind of lost my interest a wee bit. And I vow never to do that. As best I can. I'm not saying I will, but I vow to try. Because I know how much it sucks. Imagine getting attached to a person just for the streamer to be like, ah, fuck it. So let's quickly do it. That's a risky one. And who's banging? I think the head's banging off that board. No, don't want that hand. Fuck. Oh, and we have our first problem. I need to deal with that, because that's just a wee bit too close to the base for me. Look at that, so good I can drive backwards like a boss. there, far enough away. Not far enough away, honestly. I'm gonna lie, would prefer it to be a wee bit further. Now this is the bad man move. Shots in its head, should stop us. Maybe protection. I don't have a lot of arrows. Or bolts, sorry. I'm gonna reset to this one over here at the end.
Now go for the head!
There we go. Now, not gonna lie, there's a wee bit of worry there. One bad character. That's different though, Max. Like, see when it's, you know, a character who is just straight up bad, and you're re-rolling them, and you know, like, you know they've got someone in the thing. But like, that's the thing with Battle Brawlers. You're not always gonna be getting a good one, but like in Xenonauts, like he made us get our own guys and actually, you know, build them so they weren't bad. Like, it's not like you can go to a town and just pick a really good hedge knight and pick the guy a hedge knight with like the stats that you want and have them be based on you. You just get what you get. Sometimes you get a good character and they get, you know, killed off. Those people were bought as meat shields, but when you're then, you know, it's not like I put a hedge knight in the cheapest armour I possibly could have with a shitty spear and sent him into the front line to die. Like, that was basically the equivalent of what's happened. That's bullshit. That's kind of, that isn't fun to see happen to your character. And yes, that was incredibly cheap, Jingle, because that's what you have to do when you have 3 bolts in your crossbow. Oh crap, I need to actually upgrade shit. Now, man, I should have been doing this earlier. What can you build? Infirmary, I prefer the infirmary being there. Do I have enough for a tower? I do. Now, that should get us a call from the neighbours. Yep. I'm gonna go.
Yo, we could use some help if you can spare it.
Go grab some of these backpacks so I can go sell them to the neighbours. Actually, I don't want to sell actual important things. Because you don't want to sell it until you're actually friends with them.
I gotta watch the noise.
Watch the noise, buddy. Yeah, they should be at this wee bit down here. Yeah, it's always the same spot that they spawn, which is nice for the first one. This is just max difficulty, Guka. The dark side is pretty scuffed, obviously, in my opinion. It's not so bad when you're
There's gotta be a plague heart nearby.
it's not so bad
Zombies too.
as long as you don't go into houses. But see when you're walking into a house that has like nothing there, very clearly nothing there, and you get like 10 zombies spawning on you, just not fun. It's, you know, it's straight up anti-fun at that point. Right, beautiful. We have a shotgun. We have a fuel bomb. We have pipe bombs.
Infect their whole environment.
That is absolutely
Or you
perfect.
could just destroy the plague heart itself to get a bunch of samples. That's more dangerous.
Shotgun was the best thing I could possibly have got in there.
Helping out like this is a good way
Especially
to make
such
friends.
a good one.
Let's hope this pays off. We could use allies out here.
Wrong thing. I didn't get any ammo for it. Luckily that lady just picked up some ammo, which is pretty damn nice. I'll never find anyone away young says leveling crossbow handles his current card until he's good to die.
We got it done.
You know, chat people, that is arrow. This guy is basically the real the gameplay equivalent of Helden. So he deserves no fucking pity or anything from me. The man has done nothing but annoy me, and it's been literally 15 minutes probably. Should always keep your car fairly fueled. Living at camp, incredibly true. That assumes we can get rid of that, and don't think, yeah, we don't have anywhere near enough for the infirmary yet, which kind of sucks. What do I want to put in here? I want a wee bit more space because I'm going to go over and grab something incredibly important. So I can't imagine I'll be needing the pipe bombs yet. Over here is the important bit to go to, because it's the ammo, and it's always going to have something on lethal at least. Crap. That was bad. I did that just as that fucking shot he did the thingy down. That's going to attract some amigos. Let's go give them over to our other amigos. To change a little bit new hero arc. Is there a fifth one? Because that's pretty cool. Yep, I'm coming to say hi. So I mock Jake about his, absolute disregard for friendlies, right?
That's how it's done.
And I really shouldn't, because I've been thinking about it more and more. The more I play, it's just smart gameplay. It's just the smart move. Sometimes your friends just maybe need to die. Is that something down there? Now these guys want 2 plague samples, and you know what? I ain't their freaking bitch. They can get their plague samples themselves. Now, these guys have guns, which they're incredibly accurate with. They tend to headshot, but it also means that there's less chance of them actually dropping the things that they need. The plague samples, which is unfortunate. The best way to get plague samples is by sneak stabbing. I'm getting some mixed messages here. Oh, not friendlies, or supposed friendlies. Are not like actual characters, right? We can throw them away already. It's our people that I'm gonna try not to throw away, even if they're really bad. As there is also an increased chance with headshots as well. I find that it's roughly about the same as the sneak stab. I'm going to equip that just in case there's a bloater that needs to go pop. Now, this is actually one of the downsides of not playing with the dark side, unfortunately, because it's a lot easier. It's not easy, but it's a lot easier. Now that one over there is where the play card is. It's always the same. There possibly could be one over there, but I'm almost certain there's one in there. Unless they've changed it. Which, you know, would be mean. I'm gonna do this here. I was actually hoping to spawn some friends, because I need to kill them. I'll get that in a second. Plague territory, sweet. Is that saying that there's a plague heart in here? It's just claimed by who? No. You stop that. Is that still? Blower clouds are the worst. Absolute worst. Many a friend has died to the old cloud. mostly by terrible driving by friendlies. I've never lost anyone from my own driving to it. Oh, there you go, there's one. But my god, everyone in the MP that me, Jake, Callum, and I think Max was there as well, did. Everyone was prone to the old driving
It's
straight
clear,
into
but I can't really
bloaters.
secure this place with a plague heart so close by.
In here, really? Is that another one? What is it? Because like it has it on the map. In here? No. Oh, hello. Smash through the window, make a bunch of noise. Oh, you're gonna shoot! The roadstone.
Damn, that thing's fast!
Yeah. Oh. 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 That is fast.
I feel like passing out.
What else is fast? Me! You guys get sorting it. No freaking thank you.
I need a breather.
Well, I'm helping. I'm not Jake, guys. I'm not Jake. I almost immediately regret that. You guys, there we go. Jesus.
Almost out of those.
Far too many shots for them to actually kill it there. Oh god. That's only one. I still only have one. They need two. Oh. Say no to you, buddy. I'm actually sure that the one that I just did there where I jumped through them before I stabbed them doesn't count as a stealth kill, which means I don't get the increased chance of it spawning the sample, unfortunately, which kind of sucks. Now, does it say on the map? It's clean by play cart. It's that one. Right. It's usually one of these two that it'll spawn at. Some very rare times I think it's spawned in there for me, but it's almost always that one there. Yeah, implying Jake would find a ladder to climb up and hide, are you? Oh man, there was that was one of the things that happened in the MP. He got us to go and help him do his goddamn hearts, and then ran and hid when it started to get hairy. Me and Callum were stuck on a car. We killed like 6 ferals, like 2 juggernauts I think by the end of it. Like a bunch of screamers, a bunch of bloaters, and just an absolute ton of zombies. And then he was hiding in a barn round the corner, and he's like, after we had killed them all, we went over, and he's like, oh right, do you guys need anything or whatever? And we're like, yeah, we've both got blood plague. Can you give us some cure? And he's, oh, I don't have much blood clue. I don't really want to use it. And we're like, come on, man. We went through almost all of our ammo protecting his dumb ass, and he's like, I don't know if I want to give you the stuff to, you know, heal you of it. Freaking guy. Yeah, there's not a lot we can do right now, Errol. We don't have the actual stuff for it. There's nothing. I don't want either of them. So until I have actual stuff for that. Oh, there we go. There's always a weapon here, and some ammo for it. Usually a pistol, because it's the closest to the friendly base. It's never that good. They're not gonna find any rocket launchers or anything in there, at least. No, we don't have. See, that's a better one to actually have on us, but I'm gonna. I think the smoke grenade in. Do we have parts as well? Yeah.
That's pretty heavy.
It's really heavy, like it says. We'll search him for this last one. So you can stingy bastard will happily haggle with a starving man over the food that will save him. Exactly! Oh man, that sums him up so goddamn well. Just that monster. Absolute monster. And he's so proud of it as well. He's so proud. Now, admittedly, right, my opinion of how good a person I am, when I look back over previous streams, it's not as good as it was. Admittedly, it's not as good as it was. There's far too many dead babies and just you know, general murder and just, you know, bad things that have happened for me to claim that I'm, you know, a straight up good guy at this point. But compared to him, I'm still a freaking saint. So, you know, thank God for Jake. He does the bad things to make us, you know, look that little bit better. Exactly, Jingle, exactly.
That was the sound of my last shot.
That was the sound of the last shot, that's unfortunate. Okay, that shot back. Being out of bolts this early is kind of rough. I did kind of squander a lot of them. Come on, one more. Like this bit I hate about the first mission here. Just this running around after these goddamn plague samples. This map is one of the worst ones to do it on. There's a really good map, the Drucker County map, and I should rephrase that. A really good one for doing this mission. It's not a really good map, it's a terrible map. Honestly, Drucker's probably one of the worst maps. The bases are all crap, I don't like the bases.
Finished.
Hell yeah.
But the place where the first group always spawn, you can just drive around it. They're in a barn, it's incredibly open all around it, so you just drive around it, peeping your horn, all the plague zombies come over, and the guys in there just take care of it. It's really simple, really nice. It's like Baron and I, but for morality instead of competency. Exactly, JJ. Wait, am I you in that? In that thingy? Because that's pretty disgusting.
We're happy to share the recipe if you need it.
Yeah, that was.
Thank you.
That was impressive. The donuts.
Adios, Vato.
Not gonna lie. Right, are we friends? Are we amigos now? Are we allies? Friendly.
Hey.
Friendly, I think, is enough.
I think
to
we can
get
help
the
each other
bonus
out.
for
Sure.
selling.
I really, really hope you're listening. Man, running low on meds like this is just asking for
Stop,
trouble.
quit your bitching, woman.
You got it.
Oh, that's right, to give you some fuel.
Hey there. Come on in and stay safe.
Don't worry,
Got
I'm safe
anything
with you
useful
guys
you're looking to
around. I
unload?
will make sure anyone who tries to kill me will come say hi to you first. I was in both bar and the one's loading the bar. Yeah. He is in fact one of the worst Mario time. Infestation already? That's really early. Usually doesn't happen till the end of the first day. I'm going to squash you because fuck you, even if it's going to damage the car a wee bit. And bring them back home to say hi to the friends. Man, I'm so bummed that we don't have our actual chatters to mock and ridicule. Oh, that's right, they get sidearms added in. That's real nice. Now we actually
Wasn't sure I'd
have
see you all again.
defense, but no one's got a gun, so we're gonna need to give one of them a gun. I'm gonna give them the pistol. I don't really want to give them the pistol. I don't know if the pistol will work actually for the base defense. I'm gonna take the shells as well. Take this, and oh wait, I may as well give it to them and because it's got no ammo for it, but
should
you know,
find
these
more
guys just
people to join
magic
us and help us
ammo
around
out
here.
their ass, which is pretty damn nice. Now you, wait, what? Why do you not have a bag? Oh, you took your bag off, right, fair enough. Fair enough, you donated it to the cause. Now you've got a pistol.
Hi there.
You can have crossbow. Good. I see you later, JJ.
Sometimes when I
You
wake
can,
up,
but the thing to do it is either, you know, outdated, or I can't find the new version of it yet, which is kind of unfortunate. Right, we need... Where is it? What's the one I'm looking for? Is it O? Yes, it's O. Now, you always want to do this.
Anyone out there want to say
You always
hi?
want to have as many friendlies around you as possible. So you want to kind of spam that until you've got a certain amount. Because you can use them for missions, and you can use them for selling stuff. The more people around you, the more chance they have of selling something really good, like that shotgun we found in the first lot there. Who knows, we might find like an AR at this next one. We're not going to find an AR at the next one, but you know, it would be nice. Okay, why do I have to start at night time? Like, night time feels so goddamn long compared to day in this. Like, I don't know if it actually is, it just feels like it to me. That sounded like something... I just imagine it, 'cause I'm a crazy man. Hello! Feel free to reach out, and by reach out... I'm really hoping that was it. Right, we've got fuel, we've got Molotovs. You don't need anything else, honestly. Is new, no clearing sites near the safe zones. Exactly, Arrow, which is super difficult because that was actually one of my tactics for doing them. It was one of most people's tactics. Say you had a big group, there's like 5 of them, in fact here's a better example right here. Right, you've got like 4 of them here and one of them's a plague cart. You just claim one of them and there's a massive safe area, so you can just go next door and start beating in that. The chances are there's not going to be anything spawning because they've got like a limited spawn range. Unless it's like Dark Side, where it's kind of much rougher.
Damn, that's locked.
Got all those eyes in the mountain, that's creepy as hell. Are we far enough away from that person? We are. Now, if I was to do it, like, I'm walking just fine here, and she's not seeing me. But if I press C and do the crouch thing, it immediately spots me. It's basically the equivalent of like standing up and like running in front of her for like just the tiniest wee second. Speaking of,
Looks quiet for now, but as long as that plague heart is nearby, this place won't ever feel safe.
oh, you don't even get a safe zone area around it? My god, that's rough. That is, jeez. No.
I need a breather.
That's just, it doesn't know the phrase limited spawn exactly, and it's so much worse off for it. Just to walk away. I'm gonna fast set the crap out of here. Got some books we can claim here. Really? Would be nice to know. So just you give a wee holler. I need you to give out some plague stuff, or attract some plague-filled guys so I can get the plague samples. Oh, more shotgun.
Nowhere for that to go.
Oh, this guy's got maximum wits. You guys are gonna keep it fine. What should we specialize? Scouting or stealth? Straight away. Not even a second thought. Pretty sure that means I can. Yeah, this is by far the strongest of any of the level ups or the specializations. Time to be quiet when they slam over a fucking door as loud as possible. Exactly. Oh no, that's just an infection. Those increase the difficulty overall on the map, but you know, you just have to go there, fling a firecracker, and then a Molotov, and it's cleared. It's not a big deal. The Plague Hearts, however, are somewhat different. You should always have a gas can in your car. I need those mollies on me just for ineptitude and getting me out of bad decisions. Right, that's not what I meant to press, but okay. Wow, you can't move until you've taken out the Plague Heart near here? What? That's new. It's almost guaranteed to be one. Oh, it might be this one here actually. Gonna have a quick drive to see.
I better stay on my toes while I'm in plague territory.
But wow, that's rough. Let's have a quick scout down here. What we're looking at. They're both empty. With Plague Heart by. One of the spawn spots for a car is round about here. Spawn doesn't look like it. That's unfortunate. I'm stuck. The ring. Perfect driving. Not a dunk. Not a FUD yet. The hell of a game. Because right here. That's not a good one. It's fast, but it's really hard to control, which means it tends to swerve into zombies quite badly. Doesn't have a lot of durability, and it absolutely tears through your fuel. Just the worst. I'm almost certain it's this one. Surely. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this one. Yeah, there's far too many of them around here for it not to be. A wee bit, track you away, or is it up there? I don't get the icon. The icon seems weird. Like, which one is it? Claim by play cart, claim by play cart. I get a feeling it is up to this one. Oh, I can play me a cars. Yeah, it's seen better days. Can I get up here? No. Come on then. Why are you going this way anyway, buddy?
Can't do it.
That's really bad. You get like a tiny stun when you go through them, but if you hit E too quickly or too late, it stuns you basically, and they're able to get a quick whack off. And taking some damage from them really doesn't mean much. I'm really not scared of that. But taking the plague damage is what's scary.
Exhausted.
You're like lazy and you really shouldn't do it, but I am a lazy guy and I really should do it. There we go. Now, doing this at night time, not the greatest of ideas. I just want to have a scout out. Just have a wee quick scout, see how bad it is. I don't think it can be this. I've never seen a plague heart on one of these before. Like, where the hell did
Please don't let me be getting sick. Not seeing much of anything.
Yeah, that's really weird. What the hell is it? Right. On pressing right click instead of that one. Maybe that'll help. Maybe actually going and scouting properly. Oh Jesus, that's a fair few of them. Nothing bad could possibly happen from shimmying down here. Skirt it. Okay, wait to get to your time. Nice and silent as we jump over the thing. I should be able to get in the car and away before any of them spot. Easy game. I don't know why Jake had so much difficulty. admittedly. Oh, there we go. That's an actual one, right? So that's what it's supposed to look like. Right, that's kind of bad. This guy might be in for a wee bit of a bad time. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, we've been robbed. Stop that thief.
Seriously?
I hate Warlord. What? That's a bug that can sometimes happen. So this guy, remember when I said he was gonna die? Well, I was right. He is in fact gonna die.
Use medical attention to your stat.
But, you know, at least they can get the stuff back to the base. Yep, still not fixed. Now imagine something bullshit like that happening on Dark Side, where, you know, you don't have a lot of stuff and you're not able to fix your thing really quickly. Your plague damage. Okay, a little bun and it'll be fine indeed. I had a perfectly crafted plan with the mollies to get him away there, but you know, Superman zombie that can teleport up a was that like 3-story high freaking spot, just rough. You know, fire isn't exploded, and that's all that matters. Now, perfect.
Watch the noise.
Perfectly in time to
Running on fumes. We need fuel.
shut your freaking hole, lady. I'm literally dying. I am literally
That
dying.
feral has an armored head.
Oh crap. Guess I'm getting my freaking shotgun back out. Now, our good friend here may possibly die. You're
No
gonna...
matter how bad this gets, I'm not gonna lie. I intend to stay this way, whatever it takes.
Aim for the head!
Could have just hidden the car there like an absolute coward. But that ain't me. Now, this guy 100%, he's dead. He is 100% dead. There's nothing I can do to save him. I don't have enough for the infirmary. I'm like free off. It would take 6 minutes. He doesn't have 6 minutes. So we're going to put that back, put all this back, and we're going to say goodbye
Found
to
something that might help.
our good friend here. Gonna go have a hug a bloater.
Gotta stay clear of that cloud.
Like I said, this is just a quick test to see how much has changed. I don't expect this one, and the fact that I don't have people that I can actually get connected to is enough to, you know, it's okay if he dies. It does survive, doesn't it? The community is all that matters. You put that on, get the mollies, pipe bombs as well, just in case. Equip that. City must survive. Indeed. Just want it reloaded. Now, poor Anders. If only someone could have foreseen his death. That's only 30 minutes of below. Right. Map. Maybe one in here that I can grab extra supplies out of. Careful, maybe walking
I hope
around.
nothing heard that.
there. Should probably give them the shotgun, but it should be fine. It should be fine. Now, I'm not sure if we can get these guys to give us someone. Recruiting requires 750, right? So we need some influence, basically. That's what I'm seeing. How many bullets I've got? I've got 20 bullets. Is that a... No, it's not a modded one. Please don't have seen me. I didn't hit the button to crouch down until a wee bit late. Okay, fuck. There we go. 2 influence. We're on our way. We are on our way right now. Hopefully this is go, because I need an infirmary. Should have went for the infirmary first. I just didn't expect that game to screw me over quite like that.
Yay! No zombies here.
Right. And it's just the worst. And it happens not as infrequently as I would hope, that the zombie, it just doesn't register as there being a height difference.
Well,
So it'll just
beggars can't be
latch
choosers.
onto you. Because as long as it's behind you, it can do that. Does it matter if you're like 3 stories up or 2 stories up or whatever, which is just really, like, it's not too bad, but see when you lose people to it in an actual important run where it's a lot harder, you've maybe edited it to be
Yeah,
a
I
lot
found
rougher or
something.
whatever. Perfect. That can be a real hit to your morale, and like your actual physical real life morale, where you're like, you know what, maybe I just don't want to play this for now. Most of my runs have been something like that happening that's made me go, you know what, I really wish that wasn't part of the game. I think I'm gonna go play something else for a bit.
I wish I had room for it.
Can leave it one wee thing. I'm liking the increased difficulty of the zones though. Not being able to actually have an outpost in a place until you've cleared something is pretty rough. It's really rough, and that's really cool. Not so much just for the outpost itself, but the safe zones. See the fact that I can't make these safe around them? That's really rough. That's horrible. Now, we're going to take a wee bit of a morale hit because we don't have any, but oh wait, we do. Oh, am I getting 5, not 3 from the materials? Or what, or am I getting more than that? Because that was, how much was that? That was 8. And I had, what was it, 3 before? I've got 2. Did I get 6 from the...
I never know what to
Nuts.
say at a time like this.
It's weird. Oh my... I lost my 4 freaking food! Because the guy died who had the mission. So they stole my food. That's why Warlord sucks! Just the worst. Just absolute worst. Pretty sure one of these two have food. But my god, that's horrible. It's just wind. Is it just wind? Hope it's just wind. It was just a
No more
random one
zombies?
that it got.
Too bad.
I didn't pick it. I usually go for builder or trader. Both of them I find are quite overpowered. Builder gives you a lot of materials. Trader
There's
is
no
just...
room for that.
I forgot to actually dump all this crap off. Okay. Absolute potato. Be a peace lord
I need a
instead.
break.
Easy fix. I wish. I'm well known for my peace loving ways. Now, on Lethal, I find having stuff to heal you isn't all that important. Until you do your final mission, yeah, the final mission does suck, but luckily I don't do them very often. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Trader was the one we did in the MP my group. And it was not fun. It was not a good time. Oh, fucking just gonna fast search. I'm gonna go in here. Got a fast search all
Safe
this
and
as well.
sound. No more zombies.
Oh, a big backpack.
And now the zombies are coming. Wonderful.
That spawned some in, but hopefully
Let's put something down first.
got a nice safe area around me. So only one spawns in. Or one gets attracted to it. I don't think that one even spawned in. Yeah, some of the missions are really just not fun. Oh, one button. Deposit T. Bring all that in just now. Anyone coming? Nope. You didn't
I guess it's like they say.
sneaky beaky there.
Always count on things getting worse.
You can't always count on things getting worse, especially here. Especially with my lot. Good guys. Right. They're friendly enough we can go sell this junk. Now, what I like to look for here is the parts, the salvage. 50-50. Like, I find myself going really low in salvage quite often, so all them are really good for salvaging. So I'm not going to sell them. Hiking backpack. Yeah, hiking backpacks are good. They're the most you can have, and I think they're the lightest as well of that size, which is pretty damn nice. Now this should be enough to get us someone. I really hope it's enough to get us someone. Are we still building this? Yes. Taking a bit of time.
I hope nothing heard that.
Now, is there anything in this truck? I'm gonna take the truck. Or the car, sorry, not the truck. Very clearly not a truck. Probably shouldn't. Really shouldn't. One bump and it's boom, which...
Wandering around in plague territory might be a bad idea.
There's another 5 or 6 of them coming in here. Let's have a wee run. Attract them to our good friends.
What have you got for us?
Not far off.
Things get to work. How much I'm thinking? I'm like 50 to 18. And I will be
That
grabbing
screamer
another
is
person.
seriously infected.
Screamer. Yeah. Alright, so what, I get the screamer dead. Go. Oh, he wasn't even attracted.
I can't keep fighting.
Oh, that's the best way to deal with them. If you don't have a silence weapon, get them to the point where they're about to scream, run straight through them, and eel them in the back of the head. So it's a setup here: lethal vanilla, dark side is a wee bit right now.
Wanna make a trade?
And I am also quite rough.
Hey,
I
a
am
friendly
not
face.
all that. Not rough, rusty. Oh man, he's got a nice sword. I want your sword. Do you have a pistol on you? He doesn't like it. She's got a rifle.
Hey,
Who's
a
the
friendly
better?
face.
Who's the better actual person?
When we work together, we make everyone's life better.
Round about, right? Farting around.
Hey, how you
What
been?
about you, Hank? How you doing? Good with computers. Decent fighter.
Hey, how you been?
I'll
This
take
is
you.
awkward, but you wanna leave your group and join ours? I don't hear any zombies, but in plague territory, that never lasts.
So did I pick the right guy? I'm pretty sure I picked the right guy. Yeah. There we go. We're back up to 3. Oh man, just as the food hit. Come on. That's unfortunate. But sure you can't kill them by running them over. Hank, you didn't even know him. You didn't even know him. I can't believe who's gone. Freaking Hank. What a attention seeker. Yes, the survivor might be deaf. Yeah, it's all the pistol shots that they have to listen to as they stand next to people actually doing some work. Now you looking at me, treat plague infection. Hank's getting chewed on. Oh, I may have attracted a rather large group of them. What was that, Hank? Playing Hank. Hank. Close up behind us. There we go. Good job, Hank. It's not true what they say about you. That's Andy? Was it Andy? I think it was something like Andy, wasn't it? Ah, we don't even have the gravestone for him anymore. No, doesn't look like it. Who died? Anders. Andy! Ah, yeah, Anders! Andy! Clearly! Same person. Right, you're gonna take this. Okay, he's now frustrated. How long till that bad mood comes off? Frustrated, recent death, low meds, low food. Right, so if I get the food and the meds up, they should be fine. Thank God for Hank being a pretty swell guy. Now these guys have got more stuff to actually deal and deal with.
I hope nothing hurt that.
Head that way. Now, can I build any plague cure? Yeah. I need 5 plague samples. Jesus. 15 minutes to get. It's pretty crap, honestly. There is a place I can think of to get a toolbox. Unfortunately, it's right next to that big massive green splotch in there. I'll take the car down to the friendly place. In fact, in here, is it empty?
One of our people is missing. Can you help find them?
The defenders no escape. Oh god, that's usually not a good mission. I think that's that one piece if you go through these. Well, they want us to come here anyway, so
Hey,
perfect.
You're welcome to come in.
Oh, thank you. I'll agree to have a wee look.
Glad to hear it. This
See
one's
your,
dangerous.
see your ammo.
Be careful, okay?
They're all dangerous. They're freaking zombies. Now where do you want to look? Right there. Oh, that's perfect. That's right next to my base. I can run in there like a coward if anything goes wrong. Did you really not finish him? You're not even trying. Right, Steve. Oh,
Take care of yourself.
what about you, Anna? That's what yeah, there we go.
What have
Trade.
you got for us?
What
Alright.
have you got? What have you got? Ammo. For 2 guns I don't actually have, so that's pretty shitty. Now let's go get your amigo. Get your friends. Well, that's it exactly. Anders. Just think of anyone named Anders that was actually a good guy. Other than, like one guy in Mass Effect, right? Other than him. I can't think of a single guy named Anders that was a smug asshole. It's like Chad. Right, one problem is though, I've got rid of the closest actual allies to us. So we can't use them to hide in for safety anymore, which is kind of unfortunate. Back up here where the person in the tower can help out. Now that's rough. That's real rough. Why are you here, my friend? Huh. Now you got a helmet on. You shouldn't be able to see jack shit, right? There we go. Perfect. Look. The guys are such a pain. You can be beating on them for freaking ages. I'd be careful because over there there's a place where pharaohs spawn fairly often.
I can't keep doing this.
Oh, you can. You can. I have not. I started with 3 people. I have 3 people. I'm doing pretty swell, thank you.
Hello, you in here?
Thanks for tracking me down. Lead on.
Follow me. Follow me, I mean, cover me while I loot all this junk.
Hey, I found something.
Are the eyes on the outside a great Gatsby reference? Eyes where?
Nothing
I
in
have
here.
never read it, so I would not know. I'm actually going to use you to help me loot this
Spotted
place.
a bloater.
Where? Fatty. No Duffmen yet, which pretty nice.
Okay, this place checks out. Zombie free.
Not a big fan of Duffman.
No room for that.
Well, at least we know there's some there. You'll know what's some. Go past that out door. These daredevil maniacs are wanting to ride in your BR machine. Or BR mobile. Right. Dump off some of our supplies. Yeah, Hank, I know what you mean. People are lost. Yeah, 5. Nice. I'm gonna keep those on me so I can sell them to. In fact, can I sell them to you right
What do
now?
you need?
Wanna
Hey,
make a trade?
nice.
Sure.
You still. Yeah, you still. Hank, good job. Good job. What a star. Much better than that fucking Andy cunt. Andy was the worst. Just the worst. No one likes Andy. No, I would really like those meds, because it will maybe keep that person from being after. You like part ninja or something?
Zombie over there.
You absolute moron! You know a guy called Baron by any chance? What freaking guy. What girl.
Better watch out for plague zombies.
I really want you to get that place looted. It's an open fucking door and you jump through the... Listen, if you could jump through a window without getting damaged, would you do it? Because that lady's answer to that question is yes. It's always yes. There we go.
Yeah, I'm a superhero.
That is a great one. Quick supply drop. That's like a
It's no big
bunch of
deal.
like miscellaneous crap you can get, but it's really good. Anything that gives you supply drops, whether it be meds, food, Molotovs, are absolutely great. You always want them. It's way up there for like bed and breakfast for me. I'm pretty sure it also means that these people will be able to be recruited for nothing. Exactly, nice. Now I'm not going to do it because their supply thing is super good. But
So long.
damn, that's nice.
Could
What's
you
it
guys
gonna
deliver
pull
me
it in
some
right now?
supplies?
Where
Can
did it
do
drop?
that. Happy to pay you back.
It dropped right behind that, right there, which is like probably a plague heart. Right, yeah. I'm looking at that, and I think that's the furthest it can be. No, there's no plume coming from it. Supposing I don't pay for it, maybe knowing that there's a bunch of zombies waiting for you to make them watch your legs, maybe not so much. It might be. It does tear through the fuel though. And there's a ferry right there, so I probably won't be able to get in it and out in time. Yeah, it's probably still not a better choice, thinking about it. All I need to do is just not hit anything. How hard can that be? Oh yeah, that's a lot more intense. I'm getting the feeling it might be. Yeah, it's here. Freaking hell. Quick. Fuck. Well. This one's done. See how far we can get before it blows. No, I'm literally one hit now. Oh, shit, it's gonna peel me off. Stop shooting my car! It's dead! It's already dead! Wow, it really wants me, doesn't it?
Aim for the head.
Easy peasy. Man, you fuckers. What? Press C.
Can you honestly say you'd be happier in a world run by Red Talon? Because I lived in that world for months, and it fucking sucked. There's a front-load of zombies heading our way, but we're ready for them.
That's incredibly annoying. So when you kill something, is you're like doing the thing to them. There we go. That was a gas station. I think even Loki died at. Good heaven. Fortunately, this thing's past its prime. I'm going to leave it right here. This is the base that we're going to next anyway. I'll take our fuel, because this is almost definitely going to need fuel. Yep. It might actually have a toolbox in it. Oh, damn, I should have checked. No.
There's no room for that.
Oh, we've got a Max. Now Max sucks, right? And it's no different for this car here. Watch that fuel, it will fly down. And it's a wee bit skatey. Its backside tends to fly out. Ah, good job, Hank. Good job. I'm actually going to switch out to Hank once we're done with this. Now I could do that fight. I could. Or I could just know it. Now, I kind of like know it. That's annoying. I think this is like the only car that you can't just roll back over, which is incredibly irritating because I like to roll my car. I roll my car a lot. Now we actually might get a bit happier for doing what I'm about to do. Look at that. Quickly run in.
I hope everybody's ready, because we got a big fight on our hands.
I'm going to actually take that back out, because I didn't mean to drop it in.
Hey, it's all good now. I appreciate you letting me vent a bit.
There we go. Told you, all she needed was some meds, maybe drive better. I could do that, or I could just keep rolling, because it's really fun. Now, this is a wee bit cheesy, I'm not going to lie. And by a wee bit, I mean a lot. It's very cheesy.
Oh boy, the Z's are swarming the
Oh,
base.
they're swarming the base. Gotta hold out for a minute, guys. It's gonna be real tough. Don't worry. I'm right there with yous. Supporting yous all the way. buddies.
We're not done yet. There's another wave coming.
Keep the... Oh, crap. Okay, just shut this door. Just pretend you guys aren't there. Another wave, guys. Right, what one is setting that one off? Right, there's 2 threats here. 2 threats here, 1 threat here. That doesn't reach there, which makes me think one of these... No, that's got to be that one. It has got to be that one. Let me just double check. I'm going to go over and have a wee look at it. Right, there we go. Plague sample. Should be close to getting a cure already, which is pretty nice. I think there's only 1 wave. Look at that. Look, clear out the means. We did great, guys. We are the bomb. Yeah, is it here? It's got to be here. It's the only place it can be. Yeah. Now, have a look at that goddamn fuel. We've drove to base and back once. We're over halfway through our fuel. What the fuck? I'm gonna head back. I need to get the influence from that. Because it would be real useful right now. And we better clear out these zombies, guys. That was
Nothing
tough.
hurt that.
That was
We
real
can survive
tough.
anything.
We can survive anything, can't we? So 200 influence. You would stop it. Exactly. Right. Are we able to actually make that yet? It says 5. I'm pretty sure I actually have 5 now.
Things better turn around soon. We've got too many unhappy people.
Ah, shut your hole, Hank. Always moaning. Just the worst. I miss Anders. Anders was great. What do I need to do? I've got everything I need here. What is that? 9mm. Oh, it just reloaded by itself. That's fine. Now, not there. That's real rough. That's real rough indeed. I want that. I really badly want that. That's such a better place to defend. I should probably go into one of these. This one. I'm going to do this one. There's only 1 thing. Yeah, that's got to be it there. Now, what do these actually do? What does the special one here does? Strategies of expend influence, spend labour, spend parts. Speed build up times, eliminate materials upkeep. That's pretty meh, not gonna lie. Corner offices, an alright wee base as well. Container fort was always really bugged out though. It's by far my favourite of the bases, but it was always bugged out. Which is incredibly annoying. Now, you're partially infected. I should probably switch out this person. Start getting that down, and we'll be Hank.
I'm gonna rest up a bit.
Now, does Hank have a gun? Hank has a shotgun. That is great. Get up. Look how tiny the injury is. And he's acting like the guy's been freaking through the First World War or some crap. It's a scratch. It's a freaking scratch, man. He's a mail order Wakazashi. He's a freaking weeb. Right, now I'm gonna go look for something to fix up our old car, because I want the old car more than this one. I would rather take the toolkit and repair it than use this. Fuel is pretty important in this game.
Damn. 2 seconds in plague territory and I'm already sweating.
Anders would know it exactly. Anders was a champ. Don't have a bad word said about against poor Anders. Probably not a good idea to sit here, but I'm going to sit here just in case. I hate it when they do that. Is it clear? Clear. They're all over there.
There's just no securing a place this close to a plague heart.
Shall we go behind me? Now, we are in, which means hopefully the zombies who should spawn here are already there. Fine blade made by the Master Smiths of Alice Express. Freaking weeps, man. Just the worst. Oh man, I've got like a 8 slot backpack that I didn't think to actually put on this guy. Freaking crouching tiger, hidden dragon there. The hell was that? Any more of them? This has got to be a freaking toolbox. Give me a toolbox game. Just one toolbox. It heard me. Now, normally I sell those portable generators, but there's a doctor mission that asks for one, and it spawns one. But sometimes it can be a pain to actually go in and get it, so I'm going to keep it.
Is that it?
Now, if you're wondering if I'm using, like, you know, any of the abilities you get for completing the game, I'm not, right? A lot of people, you know, you should definitely use them. They're super strong, super great, and they are super strong, and they are super great, which is exactly why I never use them. That and the fact I've never actually completed one of the maps, but that's because I always get bored because it gets too easy after a certain point. You start to, you just start to roll and you just don't stop and you just steamroll freaking everything. Super Barbie, exactly. And if anyone knows about being a Barbie, it's Jake, right? And if he is saying it's Super Barbie, then you know it must be freaking Barbie. The guy brags about completing children's games, literal children's games. I mean, come on. With help, sorry, with help. There was a large amount of help in that one. I hate it when they fall in like that. Am I going to be able to get this in time and fix it up? I am, but it's going to get the stink on it. Unless I do the old bleed away.
Running out of that cloud. Time to catch my breath.
Keep an eye out. That's not the bit I meant to do. Yeah, but quickly enough it doesn't make the sound of the startup, even if you do start up, which is pretty nice. What the freaking hell is that thing doing over there? Right, I'm actually going to go to one of the other quick spots that have a potential rare spawn in it. I know a few of them off the top of my head. Hopefully there's no bloaters that spawn in the path, because that would be rough, I'm not gonna lie. It would be kind of rough. Because there's no way to avoid it. And I would probably lose poor Hank here. Nothing following. Yeah, grab it.
I'm just lucky no Zeds showed up.
That's bad. Ooh. That's not the best, but it's something. Any game without a Super Barbie seat. Listen. All that matters is the win. And apparently the Zelda CC seed that Pizza's done for me, it's pretty rough, he says. We did do one with Pizza's name and then Jagger's name, and both of them were too easy. So he did one with someone else's name. I'm not gonna say, so no one can spoil it for me, like the last one. But yeah, it was super. Ooh, a real man's sword. So apparently this one's a wee bit rougher, which is nice. Is that a second one? That's a sweet skull sword. That's even better. Excuse you. Yeah, man. Don't see it. Cool skull sword. Pablo Super Baby says it's hard to make you feel better about yourself. Says the man who's yet to do anything. You know? The whole, earn the right to talk shit. Let's see fusions. You should be from me. I had vowed to never do one, but it was part of the bargain to finish the DS CC. Was like, listen, I'll give yous a Zelda CC on the grounds that they're not allowed to actually buy any bits or any coins, sorry. So it's basically to use up all the leftover ones from the Dark Souls, because I smashed it quicker than they were expecting. And I didn't want it to be like a big pile of coins going to waste, because I don't plan to do any other CCs, so this one is literally just to drain it. And they were wanting suffering, that was the whole point of the CC, but they were so bad at actually making me suffer that I've had to now go do a Zelda CC. Which is kind of sad, honestly. Like, how do you fail to make a guy suffer in a CC? You're supposed to make them hate the game so much that they never want to play it again. And like the next day I was playing Dark Souls off my own back just to see how it would go. The answer is very well. It's when you're not playing it at a New Game +5 rando CC, the game is kind of easy. Right. I don't want that. I really don't care for that, but I would like to maybe look at getting that. Man. Listen, buddy. We're going to go in here. I'm looking at. Oh, preparant. Perfect. It's actually alright. Kinda okay with that, doing that mission. It's a good mission. Considering I was literally just about to go do a plague heart. Darkest dumb. Don't listen to his lies, he needed perma double speed invincibility and what was your second DS? My second one was a Sea Fusion, I think it was. So you can thank him for the Babby Seed. Because if anyone's the Babby, it's Sea Fusion. Oh, Jake's usually around a lot more than I expect in the chat. He doesn't often talk, but he's always, listening out for anything I might say about him. Which is a lot. Yeah, that's not a bad spot to get. Unfathomably correct. Because the man had enough points to help swing the lobby for the RimWorld, which is absolutely hilarious, because he then quoted on his own chat that he doesn't think that it's good to watch someone else play it, which makes me think, like, why would you vote for it? But trying to understand anything that Jake does is it's a fool's errand. Like, it's just not going to end well. You're just going to come out with more questions. I have been thoroughly enjoying is RimWorld 1, so much so that I will not be starting mine until his is either finished or starting to
That
finish.
must be the place.
Oh, you think she's alive? That's. Oh,
Way
bless.
too many plague zombies in this part of town.
Yeah, I apologise. I'm really excited to play. I'm super excited to be playing Decay 2 on stream as well. It's honestly, it's the one that I had hoped it
It
would
looks
win.
okay, but with a plague heart nearby, no place can
It's-
really be secure.
Of the ones, it was probably my favourite because it's the one that I'm actually good at, straight up good at. Like a lot of them, it can be kind of, a lot of them are very luck dependent.
Hey, you in
Like
here?
XCOMs and that kind of thing. Like there's a lot of luck required to succeed in those games. So like this one, it's just straight up me. If I suck, it's because I suck. If I lose someone, it's because I lost someone. Let's go for this one here while they're through there. So I don't think they can see through the walls, but if I was to go try kill either of them, they would pop out
Not
and
often you
smash
find
me.
something this good.
I was really hoping it would actually have the crossbow, because there's always guaranteed a crossbow, I'm pretty sure, in the first one. I only have loud weapons, which is kind of oh crap, it's definitely gonna come out. Oh crap, I get the feeling that one's gonna spot me. Ooh. Freaking aimbot.
Can't do it.
My god. My freaking
Only one of
god.
those left.
Right, well. See you guys in a second.
I can't let that one back up.
Can I make a long play vote to remove a vote? What would you remove?
Gotta get clear of these plague carriers.
That was one thing I was thinking of. Once I do get to the kind of boring killing all the plague cart bits, I probably would open it up actually to a multiplayer, kind of like what Jake had planned, but never actually got around to doing. Because dealing with them is just such a crappy thing to do. It's just not fun when you're just going through the motions of finishing them off and whatever. Not compared to what actually brings joy for this game, which is the kind of exploration and scavenging part, which is why I only really, stick
Someone
out
was sorry to lose
in the
this.
very early game, because it's just the best. I'm not understanding what you're saying. You want to remove one of the options for like Star Sector. You want a vote to remove Star Sector from being able to be voted upon.
Not often you find something this good.
It's a freaking note, woman. It's a bloody note. Right, that's looking at.
That was the last one.
Quickly use that. That'll do the quest.
I found one of my aunt's prepper plans. It's in code, but if I decipher it, maybe I can figure out where she went.
Pretty sure one of these should give me the crossbow. I don't think it's going to be in the toilet. Who puts a crossbow in the toilet? Man, the crossbow's going to be in the toilet now. I just know it. That's really annoying. Why won't that go away? Doesn't want to say okay, wants some other game. Well, that would be unfortunate. Now I do plan to do this with all the ones on the long play. For when you're really going, which is how would that help? No, nothing makes me think laxative like a fast travelling boat up the ass. Oh, that would be absolutely hilarious.
Now, where am I going to put that?
And I would, I'm not sure how I would kind of calculate that one up though, at the end. Like, would it still count as the popular vote for him voting for it? Technically you're voting for Star Sector to remove one from Star Sector, so does that count as a vote? Wait, where is this last one? Is it here? No, let's check that. Check you. Where's this last one? It should have the freaking crossbow. No, not that one. And he's just sitting right in my freaking car. Man is a fickle creature, yeah. I wouldn't really call him a man. It's C Fusion after all. He's more of a manlet. What the? Pretty sure there's one of these things here that's going to be the last bit. Just pop your wee head. And it's still looking straight at me. That's really can't go out. Not calling all Asians them, just you. You're a manlet from your actions, not from your race. Man, all that money and the guy can't buy himself a spine. Man, you know, I was wanting to play this because, you know, I haven't streamed in a few days and I've been really enjoying streaming, right? But honestly, what I think it is that I enjoy about streaming isn't even the streaming. I thought it was the streaming, it's just abusing C Fusion. It's an unequaled form of joy at this point. You know I love you, C Fusion. Right, where is this last one? Am I going crazy? I feel it's over here. It must be somewhere. Maybe it's the door for this? Nope. Usually one of the ones that's quite often is the petrol can here, if you can't see it. Game, just give me my last one. Because you know it's got the crossbow. You just know. I don't care. I don't care. I just want the freaking crossbow. Oh my god, it's not going to be the crossbow,
No
is
more
it?
wondering if they know I'm here.
It's not the crossbow. God damn it. Oh, Pharaoh. You being there is kind of annoying, but not that annoying. No, that sucked. Oh well. Oh my god, I'm a freaking moron. It's the next one that's a crossbow. That one's just got crossbow bolts. I only had one of them. That was a really bad spawn. But it'll work. Alright, man. Enjoy work.
It should totally
Oh god damn, I can't even mock people for what I'm gonna have to go back to. I'm gonna have to go to uni soon. All this free time that I've been able to just do absolutely nothing with. It's all gonna be gone.
Okay, I'm all better.
I've been ignored, I'm just gonna put on my I paid for Young's new PC hat. Listen, You haven't even paid for 1/3 of my new PC. So, what hat is that? I can't believe you're wearing that one. What an attention seeker. Just terrible. Freaking get. Oh, that's. I need to clear that anyway. I'm gonna go grab that one. Who pays for the coffee to wreck it? That was probably going to be pizza. Pizza paid enough for that, probably. What's the button to on? Uh-oh. I heard you. What the fuck was that? Was that a tiny rock in the middle? Why is there a rock in the middle of the field? Well, it's going that. Pass the turn. It's going about that. You know what? I'm just gonna put the car back. Am I gonna go fuck up this thing? Mano a mano. Yeah. That's bad. That's real bad. Where is it? Maybe not. Where was it? It's not even going to show me in the map.
Now, go for the head.
Left. To be honest, that took me a few more shots than it should have. That is a freaking bar with a sight. Let's go finish off these scrubs. I heard you, freaking pleb. I hate when they do that. Freaking.
I got nothing left.
When it just like fly around in a circle and just attach to you. God, so annoying. And all these tiny wee annoyances get massively worse on the dark side. Oh yeah, that's nice. Because I load them all the way with the car, it's cleared the area for me. I don't know if it's going to have anything decent though.
Much of this plague crap.
So far, nope. In here. Oh, that's safe. I think that has a chance of spawning a gun. Get parts. God damn it. This is gun safe. Where's the guns?
I've seen all I'm gonna find here.
Utilities. Oh, I don't want that, nope. Right. We go down here and grab this food one as well. Now, is there anything around here that I can actually grab that isn't thingied by a plague cart nearby? Oh, damn, I don't think there is. I get a feeling this entire freaking map is covered with them very, strategically to stop it. So we'll get the bar as a souvenir. You know, you say that as a joke, but, that's pretty believable. This is a hard search. What could go
really
wrong?
stepped in at that time.
What could go wrong?
Just getting real over here.
My
Help
mates!
now! Our neighbors just stole every scrap of medicine we had. How are we supposed to put up with this shit?
No reason to wait. I'm digging in. What this town needs is law and order. We can't stand by and watch bullshit like this happen.
What's that? Those 3 shots?
We could keep talking, or we could just handle it.
Or,
Okay, if that actually happens, I'll be pissed.
or,
I better take a break.
we stop letting people steal our shit! It's a watchtower! Why do people
I hope
keep
nothing hurt
stealing
that.
our shit? I'm gonna get free food from that? Jesus. Right, you should have a big bag. Let's put all this junk back. Let's... Wait, what? You load the freaking gun, lady! Right. Let's talk to Hank and talk to Lodiro. Going guns blazing, no violence is a last resort.
Cautious bullshit.
Man, Hank, you remind me of someone.
I hope nothing heard that.
We shouldn't risk our nights with strangers. Society can't
We
return
waste
to
too much
normal.
energy on warm fuzzies around here.
Well, no one wants to help these guys. Wait, is it our meds that get stolen? I think it is. Oh no, they're the ones that got them stolen. Right. Oh, that's good. That spawned another group.
You think one of you folks could help us out over here?
Oh, and the Motorhead. Oh, this is freaking nice. This is real nice. That Motorhead's up there. No, that's a Rennie. Oh, that's the thieves. There's two of them. Right. Let me grab some meds, because this one I do actually need meds. There's a chance it's not going to be a zombie plague that I'm going down to, because, you know, I might go down here. Fill up with some drugs, some bandages, a few more bullets. I'm going to take the rest of the bullets for this gun. It's the only one that I've got that's fairly decent for range anyway. Now, who else was there? Right, so you guys want that one, and rookie mistake, I get a feeling it should be, yeah, there we go. I really like the Motorhead kind of group, the ones that for the, I'm pretty sure they spawn a car or fuel or one of those once you get them done. It's really nice. There's a bunch of painted pictures that we get out of 1911's little bar. Again, I'm a government. Wouldn't be me. notable Maggie Thatcher fan.
My skin is crawling. Must be a plague heart nearby.
Right. Let's manage to put some shit to sell to them.
We just got robbed, as if things couldn't get
Yeah,
worse.
give me. Oh, you can meds right there.
You ain't gonna want to hear this.
My friend is hurt. Can you help us get our meds back?
Let's
Do we
do
need
it.
to strike hard and fast? Let's fucking
Guess you're on
go.
point.
What are you doing? Stop shooting! Yeah, we need the pyro launcher. Oops, a bit more important to the system. Yeah, not just for the fact that they can't spawn around them, but the most important thing that actually keeps you safe is the fact there's 3 survivors there usually that are really strong and don't die. Or they don't often die. Like, you really need to be working to get a survivor killed from a survival spot.
Are we there yet?
Get lost, or I'll cap your ass.
You know what? Fuck you!
You doing?
You're
Oh
dead.
man.
You hear me?
Oh
Dead.
man, no! That's not good. That's really not good. Is he running straight at them? Because, oh man, they're all running straight at me.
Shit! Oh, shit!
Oh. That one. We got one. Oh, we're trying to kill. Oh, there he is. The bad news about John. Ah. I think there's that sector. Well, I was thinking 4, but... How many bullets have we got left? 1. Oh, shit. Shit. I've seen that bloater. What? Those were mollies! I packed mollies, didn't I? I don't think I packed mollies. Yeah, they're quite resilient when it comes to sponging the old bullets. The bar is also incredibly
it looks
inaccurate.
okay, but with a play card nearby, no place can really be secure.
And it is still the same car, yes.
Good news. The Red Talon facility at Crow Lake is now secure and operational. Now we just have to repeat that effort in every town, suburb, and city from coast to coast. We'll take our inspiration from all of you out there doing the hard work of rebuilding.
Come on, follow me, buddy.
We can do this, people. Together, we will take this country back.
I don't know why I started running too early.
If you ask me, Red Talon really has their shit together.
It's gonna attract someone, isn't it? Nope. It's also kind of getting on. Maybe a wee bit too late for the next one, so I might do it tomorrow. I might grab 2 of them tomorrow instead, actually, thinking about it. You're looking away.
Whatever you're looking for, it's not here.
Poor John. I think he gets shot by the guy with the pistol here. That's failed the mission, I'm pretty sure. Which is unfortunate. Pretty sure this guy had the meds. Yep.
This is a load and a half.
This guy had the gun as well. Don't think it was a very good gun though. It was just a wee crappy pistol. Yes. I need a bowie knife. I feel like the bowie knife. Oh, firecrackers. Grab you. Can't drop that straight up. Oh, can I drop one of them? Forgot about that. Nice. Like that. Hey! Ammo, that's actually useful.
I'm getting exposed to too much of this plague crap.
We may be stuck, so we may need to pop out. That takes so long. Jesus, it spawns me right here. What a terrible spot. Oh, car's fine. Looks bad. It's not. Oh man, the one that failed, was that the one down here? No, it wasn't. Thank God. Actually, I really like the mechanic guys, because the mechanic guys always sell you toolboxes as well, which seem to be one of my worst ones for having a lot of. I like my toolboxes. I tend to need them fairly often. I can't think why. Nothing's coming to mind. Didn't go well. I'm sorry for your loss. And
I'll catch up with you later, okay? In the meantime, go and meet your new friends.
Hey, before you go, take some junk with you.
You did me a solid here. Thanks for having me.
So, easy peasy. Wait, that went exactly as planned. I can't think of any better way that could have went. Now we've got 4, so we've got enough to take that once we clear this plague hut here. And that technically counts as it complete. Did I get influence for that? I really hope I did. Could use some influence. Now we're going to go load back up with someone else maybe. Probably a pistol guy. That was not the button I meant to press.
I am
Sucks.
sicker than sick. I need a doctor.
Perfect timing. Let's go you again, Hank. I like Hank. Don't like shotgun guy. That's a Molotov. Is that bad at driving? No, no. I don't get myself killed from the driving. I just damage my car a lot from the driving, and that's a considerable difference. Now, I do have enough for a plague here. I'm pretty sure I actually already bought one or built one or whatever. Do I want to save her? Do I want to? Is she worth it? I ask myself that question often, and often the answer is no. What am I looking for? That's it.
Let's pick up more fuel out there, okay?
Where is she?
Yeah. Hi.
I know it
less than 1 minute.
Tell me if this helps.
That's 4 people.
Whatever you think is best.
It hasn't blown up once. It get close.
I'm back on my feet and ready to get back to work.
So we need meds. The guy that came here had meds. Give it to him. Oh, he's down still sleeping probably, isn't he?
Damn, too loud. Hello.
Give me your meds. Give me all this stuff for now.
Carrying this much might be a bad idea.
Some people will be a wee bit happier. Yeah, I want to keep that. That's all pretty important.
Well, that wasn't so hard.
There we go. Plenty of influence as well. Now we need food. Actually, I'm gonna get people making some food. When it's up here, there we go. Which isn't actually that great. 6/6. It only gives you 1, but yeah, fuck it. We're not doing fighting gyms. Screw that. But you, we're definitely doing you. Car's gonna be a bit beat up. So get a wee bit of fuel. Only we could, fix it up. Help the mechanics, because you know what's really useful for
Gotta be a plague heart around
a
here
game that
somewhere.
you destroyed cars fairly often. Mechanics. Like hold there. Less so here. I think I should be able to get here pretty easily. Oh, this has actually got people in it. Hopefully that didn't attract a bunch of people to it. Yeah, this place almost never had stuff to loot before.
Hey, this is
Water parts. Not that great, honestly. Yeah. Yes, I'm starting with that. I'm gonna have to do this quickly because, yeah. There was people. There we go. Look. A race. Boneheaded apprentice Sean, crash a truck, just up in a hot shop.
We're mechanics.
Right.
I'm teaching our
You.
new the ropes. It's a slow process.
Toolkit, fuel, and you can have. Actually, don't care about water cooler.
Don't worry, I'll be there to help you soon.
Super. Much appreciated.
So you're like a car mechanic or something?
That's right. I want to set up shop. Get some of the busted cars around here working again.
I don't know how they get busted.
Right?
I hear you.
Oh, that's too much. There's no point doing it there. Gonna jump in. Wait. No, I don't want to do it. I want to drive the car back. Wait, no, it's busted, so I don't think you can drive it back, can you? Questions. It only wants the parts from the car, I'm pretty sure. It's a shotgun, so we've got no range capability at all. We have, oh fuck, there's a feral capabilities. Which, you know, pretty important. That's what the shotgun is. But actual shooting things from range and not getting, you know, slaughtered from tracked and everything, kind of lacking, which is unfortunate. Normally I've got a lot more crossbows by now and a lot more bolts for it.
There's just no securing a place this close to a
I'm a
plague
huge
heart.
fan of bolts and crossbows. Being able to take out things from a distance, and the fact that when you kill them, it does attract the zombies around it as well, to then go attack whatever you just killed, or you know, go check what you just killed. Be careful, 'cause dark, it seems like nighttime seems much darker. Slowly does it. There we go. Should be fine now. Nope, not fine. Not fine.
We got a feral
Not
here.
fine. Is there view range being reduced?
Oh man, our truck is trashed.
Shut up!
Let's hope the parts are still there.
Hey, I found it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Spotters. This is freaking terrifying, because like the feral doesn't scare me, right? I'm not scared of ferals, especially not when I've got a shotgun. Three quick lopes to the head, he's fucked, and I have many shots, right? But all the zombies around us is what scares me, and that dumbass behind me gonna get killed. What have you got? Looks like a kind of semi-auto rifle, which, you know, ain't bad. But you know what it's not? Freaking machine gun. God, there's so many more. It's an actual decent sized horde. Don't know if they've increased the amount of actual zombies for the hordes and stuff now. Seems to be a tiny wee bit more. Should be fine.
And that's a joke.
What? 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 Where the fuck did Juggernaut come from?
I gotta rest for a second.
Oh, yeah, have your parts, where are you? Have your parts.
Good deal.
See ya.
It's nice to have a friend with
Man, time to bait away a freaking Juggernaut, because I don't want these guys to die. None of them can die, or the thing's fucked. Right? Which means I now have to go and mess with this big fucker to get him away. Did I not see that when I killed that? Expertly done. Not a bit of panic. Because we do not have the abilities to kill a juggernaut. Not even freaking close. Not even anywhere close to enough to kill a juggernaut. Food. Might be food in one of these two. How far away is that juggernaut from there? Oh, man. It's far too close. Far too close for my liking. Now, you can put you away, you away, you away, and you away. How about we look at one of these? I'm pretty sure that quite often has some decent stuff. So I'm going to go have a wee quick search that way. Probably going to go for another half an hour and then call it a day. So we can play a wee bit more silly. I really don't want to hit her. Maybe you guys don't have anything. Yes, you do. You've got junk. How much stuff? 4.
Well, that was pointless.
3. Is that up here? Yeah, she's up here. This might actually be a spot for the sniper mission to spawn stuff. Food in the drawers. I question what kind of food would be in the drawers, but alright. What's the last thing to search? It's down here. Hopefully it's down here. That's not what I wanted to do, but alright. Yeah, it was down here anyway. Quickly run away, like the man we are. Back to the line of sight. Back over and look round. Still a couple left in here. Really want to get whatever the hell that is, because it's probably going to be ammo. I get the feeling it's ammo. He's not facing us yet. He's not facing us. Nice wee look to look. Is that just him dying that made the squeal? Yeah, it was. Now, where are you? Come on. Be crossbow bolts. Crossbow anything. God damn it, like literally the second I pressed it as well, too. Oh, time to run. That's not where I wanted to go. But ammo's ammo. There. Just like scavenging out the close places nice and easy. And that should maybe shut people up with the food. Right. Now what do we actually need? What do we need? Let me have a look. Food. We still need food. Jesus, this must be because we've got so many people already. Right. You're not gonna have food. You're not gonna have food. You are gonna have food. Let's go. Look at you. It seems a wee bit slow. Give me 2 seconds.
It might be time to reassess our tactics. That's just a crappy damage one. So like the button to press it to switch is 2. So like here's me switching round, so that's not too bad. Doesn't feel any faster or slower switching from sidearm to main and then from main to sidearm. there's a wee bit of a delay after you've switched to actually shooting it, but not bad, not bad. Still very, very good.
I hope nothing heard that.
But definitely usable. Don't know if it was just the gun I was using earlier that I tried it with, or maybe it was just, you know, a bit of lag in my computer side, but it felt really slow earlier. At that time it didn't feel all that slow at all. I was like about a second, which is much quicker than trying to like reload and stuff. And you can get some pretty high capacity sidearms as well, which is pretty nice. So bugged out. I am okay with that. Ditch. Wait, what?
Shit, we needed that.
It's extra damage to my car I don't need to take, but alright. Just gonna leave it to these guys and let them deal with them.
There's a screamer.
Oh, what? What? Crap. That could be done better. It's amazing the disappearing door. So many of them follow me still. I mean, ones that do as well. Really freaking. Oh, is that the. Oh, fuck, that was the juggernaut back. That's effective. Right, that's good done. Well, those guys were nice to know. Let's go meet our people who are not dead. Our good friends. How badly did that fucking? Oh no, they're still all fine.
Hey there,
They're all
stranger.
fine.
Come on in.
Absolutely no threat.
You interested in trading?
Okay.
Ooh, shotgun shells, is that? Nah, it's 7.62. That's pretty cheap for those. They're fine, they're fine. Let's go have a wee look and see if they're actually fine. These ones were actually around about it there. Chase me and almost instantly blow up.
There's a buttload of zombies heading our way, but we're ready for them.
Ah, perfect. Looks fine. Looks fine. You know, he could be holding his gut for any reason.
Good to see ya.
Learn about Survivor. Like, absolutely fine. Those other ones.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. You're a wee bit less fine.
Hey, what's poppin'?
Great engineering. Yeah, everyone's fine. But you guys were worried. Oh my god, they're probably gonna die. How much did we get from that? 2. Let's head back to
the base and have a wee quick actual fight. But I might end up in the base fight actually. See how we actually cope with an invasion. Surely it'll be fine. So gonna off the door.
If I see anyone give up, I'll shoot you myself.
Man, I like you.
How about you get some rest?
A good lad. Right. Don't know what gun that takes. That's 9mm. That's 22. That's 9mm. Right. Do we have any? Them. Do we have another? Do we have any 9mm? We do. 2 bunches.
Oh boy, the Z's are swarming the base.
Crap. Who's the person that doesn't have a gun? No, you've got a gun. You've got a bar. Is it you? Yes, it's you. Damn it. No, you're not getting a gun. Sorry, Charlie. Good luck.
Kill that screamer!
What screamer? What screamer? Easy be clear. Is that it? Oh man, look how easy that was.
Yeah, I got no room for that.
Freaking Barbie invasion.
I can't carry it. We survived through yet another one of these. Damn, we sure are resilient.
We really are. What a bunch of badasses. That was super easy. That was far easier than the ones I remember from the Dark Side mod anyway. There'd be juggernauts and pharaohs and all that already. Why was that? An attack level is in the medium, so it shouldn't have been that easy. Yeah, that's pretty much always 12. That's like not upgraded or anything, so there's no reason that should have made it easier. Everyone's still depressed. Low food, it's always low food. Freaking guys. But you know what? That was a nice wee taste of the game. I wish we could get more, attached to the people. Like poor Andy dying almost instantly because he was god awful, and Hank coming in being an absolute badass. But I would much rather it was people like Jake that was being a moaning faced bugger complaining and then immediately getting killed for it, and badasses like Pizza or something coming in and just absolutely kicking ass. Names that I can mock in chat or praise in chat, as opposed to these random mooks that I just can't find any attachment to. Like, if Hank, Hank's kind of a badass, but if Hank was to die in the next outing, I wouldn't care. But if it was someone I actually cared about, like, I'm trying to think of anyone in the community that would come under, if I had my own character in the game, right, and he went out and he was about to die, I would be like, oh shit, he's about to die. That would be something I would want to try prevent. But these guys, man, no, just no. Now I'm probably going to call it a day. It's a wee bit earlier. It's not a long stream, not a long day of streaming either. I've got a bunch of stuff to do. Missed out on like a workout last night. Got a bunch of stuff to actually do in the house. So I will be back tomorrow. I'm thinking I need to go to my sister's, but after I've done crap at my sister's, I should come back, and possibly 2 of the other long plays will get a quick once over. Basically just trying to bide my time until Jake finishes his, because I really don't like, you know, I really don't want to be doing my RimWorld one at the same time as his one, because I'm actually really involved in it, and I'm really enjoying it. So I don't want to stream when he's streaming, because, you know, I want to watch his. And 2, because it's a bit of an oversaturation. I did plan to do mine before him and have it more or less done before he had started his, but he went a wee bit quicker than I was expecting, and the DS CC took a tiny bit longer than I was hoping for. Just a tiny bit. I was thinking maybe 2 days of streaming and it would be done, not nearly 2 weeks. But that one's kind of on me, honestly. But until tomorrow, it's a good night from me. Have a good one, guys.